Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome, YouTube. I know it's a little bit later than the past couple nights, but I'm trying to get into rhythm, and today was a later day back than usual. So I just finished. Those of you that are tracking, I finished my readiness challenge thing downstairs in the utility room, and since the lights didn't come in, I thought, well, I'll just sit upstairs and use my phone for a second. Tonight is going to be super quick because it's past kid bedtime, and I'm just gonna just be in and out. So I wanted to give a quick conversation about something and I was hesitant to do this video um, because it could sound like a pat on the back, like I'm patting myself on the back, and that's not at all the nature of this video. I want to highlight the difference between what I'm going to call dependency, which is normal in early stages of life. There's a reason why when we do our taxes, our children are dependents. They are people that need assistance. They depend upon us for not only their survival, but their education, their well-being, their nourishment, their growth, all of those things. And that's good. In fact, let me do a little sidebar here and just say, hey, children are a wonderful thing. Children, biblically speaking, are a gift from God, and it's an amazing opportunity to be able to call yourself mom or dad. It's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable gift to be able to be a parent. That being said, people that don't like kids and don't want kids should do everything in their power to not have kids. If you find yourself in a situation where you do have kids, find a way to make sure that you are there for them, support them, not just because you have to, but because you get to. You're going to have to rewire your thinking. You're going to have to rewire your headspace. But maybe you didn't plan on having kids, but now that you have them, now's the time to want them. Now's the time to learn to support them. Anyway, again, far too many kids out there in our world with people that don't want them, but did bring them into the world. So, not the point. Um, so we have dependents, people that rely on us. And within all relationship, we have a certain level of interrelated. That's the word relationship, or a certain level of dependency, a certain level of overlap between life and life. But when it comes to, for example, somebody that needs you versus somebody that could use your support, there's a difference that I want to highlight. Today, I had a close friend and a real partner reach out and was going through some difficulty. Had some just has had some stuff stack up on him, and just said, "Hey, man, can you make some time in the near future?" He didn't even ask for today, but can you make some time? I need to come in. I need to talk. I need to work through some things. And God laid it on my heart, and I just sensed from our early conversation that this was this is a need rather than just I'd like some help. I'd like some support. Today was a very, very full scheduled day, but midway through the day, thinking about it, I cleared the books and said, "Hey, let's take some time. Let's go focus on this brother, and let's." I'll say it this way. Sorry for the delay. You don't have the luxury of knowing when a need comes up. You don't have the luxury. For example, a lot of us are involved in preparedness and readiness of some kind and trying to make sure that those that we care about, those that are around us in the community, are well cared for. If you have a full schedule and you drive past an accident and there's something that you can do to help with the medical needs that are present there, you don't say, "Well, I've got a full schedule, can't fit it in today. I hope they're okay." You realize that this is a pressing matter, and you go and assist. you may have time at some point to let people know that you're not going to be where you're expected to be, but that's not even assumed in case of need, in case of emergency. You triage, you prioritize the immediate necessity over your schedule and your routine. So today I had one of those things show up that maybe wouldn't be qualified as emergency, but it was, I sensed, nearing that. It was a pressing need. And so I said, "Hey, let's get together. Let's work on this. Let's let's actually break from focusing on this, and let's distract you from this. Let's do something different." And we took some time out and we worked on that together. And I want you to notice that that was mutual assistance. I was helping someone who helped me, and it's not tit for tat. It's not like only somebody that could do that for me would I be willing to do that for. But it does make a huge benefit when somebody is willing to be there for you and they add something to the equation. They're an asset in their own right. It's a huge difference to see them in need and say, you know what, their need is now. And so, because we have a brotherhood, because we have a relationship of mutual assistance, I'm going to go now. Yeah, it's not convenient. Rarely is it convenient, but it's a need. And so you break out of your routine to meet the immediate need. And I just want to remind you just about that practical thing. If you're going to enter into mutual assistance relationships, it requires you to be ready to break out of your rhythms, break out of your routine when that time comes. Maybe it's a little thing. It's more likely a little thing than a huge thing. It's more likely um, a a thing where somebody is, uh, well, I don't need to. I'm trying to have this conversation without putting my friend's business out there. So you get the idea. I want you to think about the difference between a dependent and a dependent person, somebody who is dependent upon you, like a child, and somebody in a relationship that um, might not be a child, but wants to act as though their needs for you are demanding and they're dependent upon you. And the difference between that and somebody who um, really is in need and you are motivated to assist them, and you know that they are motivated to assist you, and you have a kind of a mutual relationship that is beneficial. We can talk about it more in the comments. Those are just some thoughts from today. It's not going to be convenient for your schedule to be in these kind of relationships, but it will build a community that is long lasting and worthwhile, and you'll be better for having done the difficult thing and prioritize the relationships in your lives, especially those that are willing to be there for you and your family. Don't pass by them in their time of need. Um, be willing to drop what's in your hand to go assist them, and you won't be sorry. In fact, the truth of the matter is the little thing that I got to do today and a number of other things that they were not in my schedule, that were minorly beneficial or minorly helpful to somebody who is a huge friend in my life. Those things benefited me. He thanked me over and over again. Those things helped me. Hey, what's up, Max? Those things helped me way more than he probably even realized. I got a lot out of it. Anyway, Max, I hope you will sit here in the living room with me sometime. You have a good evening. I'm going to go get ready for bed. Be well. How do you turn that off? Thanks, man.